Hi guys, we're trying a new thing here. I'm sorry I haven't been here in a long time with y'all, checking in with y'all, but I'm going to be trying with a tripod so I can have it the landscape mode. Anyway, we're at Wallace Park Nature Trail in the city of Hillsboro. Me and my ex-wife used to come here quite often. Yeah, right, if you call often 3 or 4 times. I mean, to be honest, there's so many things to do here, around here. So, and we got the little Bucky mascot up in the welcome to part. Anyway, we're going to go on this trail. It's a real short trail. It's about, you say 1.8 miles back and forth. And me and Bounce are going to go on the trail. Yeah, I'm going to try to hold on to the camera. She's itching to go. So they got like a little picnic thing here up at the front. And I'll show you the parking lot maybe in a minute, but there's a guy over there. I don't want to disturb him. But there's kind of like what the parking looks like there. And guy's waiting, I think probably for his family or something. Anyway, it's like 90 degrees or so, but we got plenty of water. There's a little bouncy down here. Trying to get used to this new setup here. But I had some relatives give me some constructive criticism and said perhaps I needed to have the landscape mode where it looks better on. It was looking fine on the phone, but as far as iPad and all them things go, yeah, it wasn't looking quite as good. So, and I think the family member had Roku or something. Anyway, so part of this is like cement, and the other part's like mud. So I brought some comfortable what do you call it? Some comfortable shoes. Anyway, lots happened since we checked in last with one another. One of the reasons I hadn't done any of these in a while, I'm trying to get used to a new job. That might be what happens sometimes, is I'll talk to you about a problem, and then later on, if it seems appropriate, I'll go ahead and tell you some of the details. I obviously don't want to be telling too much on a YouTube video or whatever, Rumble video, whatever you want. Whatever, you don't want to share too much on social media. But the Lord's been good to me. I was, I'm gonna be honest, I was in a semi toxic environment my last job, and I'm not gonna say where, and that's not really important, but God provided me a better job. And I was now we got to get over here for bouncy. And I got a much better job. I mean, a job I'm happier with. But in order to do that, I had to listen to the Lord, and part of that was going out on a limb, and she's having to do her business. Going out on a limb, and I ended up quitting my job when I got back from that vacation. And then it was like about another month before I got a chance to get another job. And before that, I turned down 2 other jobs at the interview level because they were going to require me to be there on Sundays. What are we doing now, girl? Come on now. We're not going to go off-road. Come on. Anyway, enough of that. I got a decent raise, and happy about everything. I don't know what Bouncy's doing. I guess she's wanting to smell everything. What else is different? So anyway, like I said, I'm trying to get used to this. There's some rocks here too, so I might be going slower. Not big rocks, like little bitty rocks, but And no one wants to fall down. That's the truth, you know. All right, bouncy. Let me switch over here with you. And I'm trying to get used to this. I bought a tripod right when I got back. Bought the tripod because, you know, like I said, that not only for steel shots and stuff like that, or pans and stuff, but I bought it for you all. Like I said, so I could have the landscape mode. All right, bouncy. Anyway, I picked this on purpose. Not really just because me and my ex-wife had gone here, but it's still pretty warm in the daytime. Come on, girl. It's still pretty warm in the daytime, and we may be seeing some visitors. With, like I said, that guy was there. Maybe seeing some visitors. Bouncy. Come on now. I know you have a lot of smells here. Let's come on. Sorry about that shaking and everything. As you can see, though, this is a nice trail, though. It's nice and wooded. Come on, Bouncy. You're gonna have to, you know, we're gonna have to stay on the path, okay? Goodness, girl. See, she's been all cooped up in the apartment while I've been working these last few months. So I really can't complain about that. Since this is an in and out, if I don't have anything more to say, I'm just gonna, at the end, I'll go ahead and just turn around and, yeah, you already seen everything, so you don't necessarily need to see it all again. Come on, Bouncy, come on. Yeah, I'm gonna go up here, and I pretty much know where everything is, but on the other hand, you know, honestly, it's been quite a while since I've been here. It's been at least a year. Bouncy, come on. Here and there, we're gonna have to, slow down for her. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe I got the bug spray in here too. So far I've only had one mosquito. If I have multiples, you know, I'm just gonna have to stop. Since I don't know how to edit, yeah, we'll have like a two-parter while I look see if I can find the bug spray I forgot to put on when I was out in the parking lot. Anyway, there's a bathroom, well, what do you call it, an outhouse or whatever sorts. There's an outhouse right at the beginning of the trail. Over here, they tried to do a little garden thing here going. You know, we got all the wildflowers here. You know, some of the names on the wildflowers. You know, a lot of the Boy Scouts and stuff like that, they try to do a lot of that kind of stuff. Let's see if they have that sign in log. I don't think I have a pin though. Doesn't look like it opens anymore. Yeah. Oh, there we go. We do have a place to sign. I think they put it upside down, but I don't have a pen. And I don't think they have a pen. Let me see here. There's no paper, so we can't sign in. But anyway, there's like a nice little place here to sit down at and all that. And from what I understand, this is a way to like water this garden. Even though it only seems to be like one thing here, you know. So there's another picnic table. There's plenty of picnic tables and stuff. You know, I brought plenty of water for me and the dog, which is a good thing. And I'm trying to get, like I said, I'm trying to get acclimated. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I picked this one on purpose today. There was another one that would have been suitable near my house, but I mean, honestly, it's still like around 90, 95 degrees sometimes in the daytime, and this one has a lot more shade. And I've been talking to some of my ex-wife some, and I don't know what's gonna go on there, but anyway, she said the other one had zero shade. She'd been on that one. She was actually, in a way, one of the people that got me started on this here. Used to be, though, I would just sit sit in the car, and I was working nights at the time, and I would just like sleep in the car. And sometimes that worked out, and sometimes when it was busy, sometimes when it was loud, Chris really didn't get a lot of sleep that day. But yeah, you can feel his headlight was 9-1 in the car before I came out here. I already gave the dog some water, and by the time we get to the end of the trail, if not before, I'm gonna probably have to give her some more water. She's already panting real hard. So, not only did I think of myself with picking the partially shaded trail, I also was thinking of the dog, and she's got a fur coat. Thankfully, this is not humid like it was in Houston, where I used to live. How you enjoying yourself, girl? Huh? We have these like all over the place. I remember these from last time. These little green fruits of some kind. I don't know if they're toxic or what they are. If you know what type of fruit that is from what plant, comment below. All right, Bouncy. You want to do your smelling and stuff? Gotta do your business? Okay. Why don't you just go ahead and get on with that then. We'll be talking for a few minutes here. So, yeah, a lot of times the Lord, like I said, I ain't gonna tell you what to believe. This is what I believe. A lot of times the Lord reward you with your faith. You have to go out on a limb, so to speak, and put in the action, literally, before you get what the Lord doesn't reward you until you act by faith, not by sight. That's kind of what I'm saying. And anyways, you do that by putting action before you get what you were asking for. So I was asking to get out of that situation, and I had to. I recommend this to everybody else. That's what I did for myself. But I had to quit my job in order to get freed from that job. And then the Lord found me another job, and I had to turn down 2 other jobs that were similar to the one I got now. But they wouldn't let me they wouldn't promise I could go to church on Sunday. And both me and my pastor were really thinking I could be, God would want me to be going to church on Sundays. So anyway, this is I mentioned the name, but yeah, I did mention this is in Hillsboro. Oh boy, you can hear the dog panting a lot. We'll get you some water, Bouncy. It looks like it's too much for you. We'll get you some water before too much longer there. It's probably about the same amount of heat as when we were in Acton, Texas at that nature thing. One thing better about this is there's some plants that give more shade than those junipers were. Ooh. And right now, I'm in one of those rocky areas. I'm just gonna you'll have to forgive me. I can't be doing something so much scenic when you're walking, we're having to watch where you're walking. So. Looks like it hadn't rained here in a little while. See? Everything be drooping with the shallow roots. Those look like they're sassafras trees. The leaves look like that. I took some forestry classes before I switched to my major years and years ago. I believe those are sassafras trees. So, well, like I said, I have plenty of water, so it looks like poor Bouncy needs some hydration before too much longer. Fortunately, this trail, they have it well kept up with a lot of trash cans, and thankfully, this was a relief when I went on this first time with my my ex-wife, because they had plenty of benches if I needed to sit down on. And that was close to when I was just recovering from both knees of being having surgery on. I did want to say, before I go too much longer, I'm going to upload a short at the end of after I upload this video. And I've been talking, like I said, to my ex-wife. I never would have put this up without her knowledge or whatnot. Bouncy. Just need to take a break. Let's find someplace shaded to take a break, girl. We'll sit, not sit down necessarily, but at least I'll stand and you can rest. Let's still find a little shade first, okay, girl? Anyway, I got a clip at the ending because what happened was, when she was filming this with me, that was like the first video I think her and me shot together. And then she ran out of storage. It's either she ran out of storage, her battery went out, something like that. And so I shot like the ending, and I thought she was gonna put that on, but she didn't. So I'm gonna put the alternate ending on, as I guess is a short, because I mean it's only like a minute and a half. And I'll do that after I upload this video when I get home. All right. Well, Bouncy, let's see if we can find some more shade. We can find some shade and you can rest for a second. She's got little scrawny legs. I mean, this is gonna tax her. We'll probably have to rest down there for a few minutes at the end. And you'll get to see the end, you know, before the other video, unless you see the short first, you know, but that's okay. All right, Bounce, we'll stop right here for a sec. That good for you? Let's try to hold out and get to the back, get to the end of here before you, before we like, you know, before you, we get some more water, okay? Your tongue drags a little much further down though. We'll get some water, but I'm really trying to spare you all from having to have like a part 2 video to go to. You know, I will say, you know, I appreciate y'all. Appreciate you hanging out here. You know, people have a lot to spend, a lot of things, different things they can spend their time on, and I enjoy our time together. It's been a long time since I shot a video, so I don't know how many people will tune in and how quickly they'll tune in, but I just want you to know, I mean, you're valued. I shot all those other videos because I was like on vacation, like I was saying. And at the time, the problem I was working on was whether or not to keep the toxic job or to go, and I made the decision to go. So come on, Bouncy, you're gonna have to go on the right here. Can't be constantly switching things around, girl. I hope she's okay. Should be okay. I got, like I said, I got plenty of water. I got like about 6 or 8 bottles of water in my backpack. And unlike the other one, I mean, according to my ex-wife, she was saying there was 0 shade there. You can see at least there's some shade here. We had to stop for a minute. We could stop and everything. And there is like it said authorized vehicles only up front, so there is a chance to, you know, that there are vehicles that come up here, probably service vehicles. All right, Bouncy, we'll talk here for a few minutes. Sound like you need to take a little rest. You know, oh, thank goodness for that. It's providing us a nice little wind right now, a nice little breeze. That's a good thing. Everybody knows that. And this really is a nice picture right here. I'm just gonna go ahead and take a couple pictures, and we got like a little bit of a you know, grass scene in here. What do you say, girl? Should we go on? Bet you're wishing you'd taken me up on that whole thing of water, that whole bowl. I told you you might want to drink a little more, and you just didn't want to drink no more. Next time I'm gonna only fill your bowl up halfway and see if you empty that. Come on. We'll go slower, I guess. And like I said, I guess we'll get back over here and I got some pretzels and such, and we'll just kind of, in a little while, we'll rest up for the trip back for me and the dog, and with her like that right now. More than likely, more than likely we'll say at the end of the video we'll be done. And I don't want this to be too long. But I do, on the other hand, want to get to the end. So, like I said, it's been a long time since I've been here, and when I was here, it was like a lot harder for me to walk. So I really can't say much about what the distance is, you know, feeling and how much we have to the end, because like I said, I was just concerned about making it to the end last time, to be honest. I didn't say much about that in the video, but you know, this is a real decent trail for a small town. You know, Hillsboro is not huge, you know. Well, it's real nice, you know. I haven't seen that guy's family. I don't know what's up with that. Oh well. You gonna make it, girl, huh? You tired, huh? Well, I know she's hot. And let's just take a little bit of a time right here, girl. Let's just sit here for a second. You'll be all right, baby girl. Who knows? Maybe I'll have to find a way to store this tripod when I get to the end of our journey here. And I hope I don't have to carry her part of the way, but thank goodness she's light. Oh my goodness, girl. Come on, come on. Oh. Oof. Bouncy, I'm not gonna be able to carry you till the end there. Let's just go on. We can be okay. Do you want more water, girl? We'll stop and get some water in just a minute, okay? I don't want you to be suffering at all, baby girl. I know. I do think we have a while to go. I'm probably gonna have to make a part 2 so she can get some water in just a minute. I wish you would have hydrated a little bit more before we went on this, but she didn't. And like I said, I might have to end up carrying her out of here, unfortunately. If I remember right, that's what my ex-wife had to do last time, but I thought since she'd be fresh this time, last time this was at the end of a long day, and so I thought that everything would be fine. But we'll get to the end, girl, here, and I'll get you some pretzels and some water, you know. Well, I know y'all won't care if I have to stop in a few minutes and get her some water and everything. So, you okay, Bouncy? We'll be all right, baby girl. I know there's seating at the end of the trail here, and both her and me are not suited for long trails. I mean, if somehow I wanted to go on some kind of 35-mile overnight pack trip, we'd have to find someone to take care of the dog. You know, Bouncy with her little short clips, Bouncy with her little short legs, just wouldn't be able to make that journey, no. She's got lots of spunk though. Yeah. All right, baby. We'll turn off the video for a sec. And of course, it won't be much for you. Just look for part 2. I gotta stop this though, so she can get some water. We're gonna stop right here at this bench. Fortunately, there's a lot of nice benches here. So let me go ahead and stop the video for a minute, and I'll go ahead and get her some water she needs.